Good morning. I'm Doris Herringshaw, Wood County Commissioner, along with Commissioners Craig LaHote and Ted Bowlus. We are pleased to welcome you to the State of the County Address. This is the second year we have recorded our annual address. As this would normally be a live in-person event, we trust that next year we will return to a live formal event. Before we begin, on behalf of my fellow commissioners, I extend heartfelt support and prayers for the people of the Ukraine. While 2020 was difficult, 2021 was much better in spite of the lingering pandemic-related issues. We learned much about COVID-19, especially how to take advantage of technology, common sense, and large meeting spaces so that the work of the county government could move forward. Most positive is the unemployment rate in Wood County is down to 2.8%. Businesses are struggling to find staff because some people left the labor market during the pandemic and have not returned, and there is an abundance of available jobs. This has pushed wages higher, which is good. Pandemic-related supply chain issues are a significant problem at this time. Vehicle purchases take many more months to complete than in previous years. The cost of materials and equipment is significantly higher. So while revenues are healthy, costs are up to the extent that it seems wise to postpone some projects to see if things level out.
Hi, I'm Craig LaHote, and it is an honor to serve as a Wood County Commissioner. Early last year, we met with Sheriff Mark Vasilishin to further discuss the project to renovate the booking and medical areas of the jail, as well as build additional female inmate housing. Just before the pandemic started in 2020, we had chosen Wachtell and McAnally Architects, Inc. to design this project. Shortly thereafter, the project was placed on hold. The project is now moving forward. Late last year, we selected Granger Construction to serve as the construction manager at risk, and we look forward to significant progress this year. Through the American Rescue Plan Act, also known as ARPA, approved by Congress and signed by the President, Wood County government will receive $25.4 million. Most every city, village, and township received money through this act as well. We are currently working on a list of projects that are eligible under ARPA. Some examples include significant water and sewer projects, replacement of residential water service lines that are made of lead, assistance to services for domestic violence victims, upgrading air handling systems in county-owned buildings, and other public infrastructure projects. From a process that started in 2018, the Wood County Landfill will receive a permit from the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency to allow for expansion. The current landfill cell has approximately 2.5 years of useful life remaining. The permit will provide for nearly 100 years of expansion capacity by using land purchased by the commissioners decades ago. Well-designed, environmentally conscious landfill capacity is important to the future of Wood County. In May, we were pleased to appoint Matt Limes to serve as the new superintendent of the Wood County Landfill. Matt has worked at the landfill for over 20 years and most recently held the position of assistant superintendent. Staff at the Solid Waste Management District began work on the 5-year Solid Waste Management District Plan update, which will be submitted to the Ohio EPA in May. The plan establishes waste reduction and recycling goals for Wood County and describes strategies to meet these goals. The residential 24/7 mixed recycling drop-off locations remain popular with residents, collecting 691 tons of recyclables in 2021. We offer sincere thanks to Wood County's residents for recycling right and keeping these sites clean. In April, the Child Support Enforcement Agency was successfully merged with the Department of Job and Family Services and is now known as the Child Support Unit. The staff in this unit received recognition from the State Office of Child Support for best performance on current support collections for medium-sized caseloads. The Employment and Support Services Unit continued to help families and single adults with payback of back rent and utilities, while the K-12 Fitted for Success program provided 500 children with backpacks filled with school supplies, hygiene kits, winter coats, and shoe vouchers. On September 11th, we joined with a few hundred people at the southwest corner of the courthouse lawn to celebrate the rededication of the Wood County Veterans Memorial. We believe the completed project successfully achieves the goal of a memorial that respectfully honors fallen service members in a manner that is accessible and visually appealing. The work and dedication of so many volunteers, veterans, and donors across Wood County are truly remarkable.
Last summer, we attended two significant groundbreakings that underscore the strength of Wood County in economic development. The first was for a $600 million expansion of First Solar in Lake Township. Through First Solar, Wood County is the home of the largest solar panel manufacturer in the Western Hemisphere. The second was for a manufacturing facility in Troy Township for Peloton, a worldwide leader in exercise equipment and online training. Unfortunately, we recently learned that this project will not move forward. However, we are optimistic about this site in Troy Township and the possibility that a new large employer will acquire it. These new projects were accompanied by substantial employment growth at the Amazon Fulfillment Center in Rossford that opened in 2020. At the time the project was announced, Amazon promised to employ roughly 1,000 associates. That number was reached shortly after opening, but by the end of 2021, Amazon had hired approximately 4,000 associates. In November, we were pleased to welcome Jody Harding as our new chief dog warden. Her predecessor, Andrew Snyder, had worked for us for about 17 years and had done an excellent job over that time. Jody comes to us with much good experience from Lucas County and the Toledo Humane Society. In December, she started offering an enrichment night once a month at the shelter, during which volunteers prepare toys for the dogs in our care and have time for interaction with the dogs. Given all the event cancellations the previous year, we were pleased to welcome back festivals across the county. Of special note were the Wood County Fair and the National Tractor Pulling Championships. From the large enthusiastic crowds at these events, it was apparent that people were pleased with their return. We extend sincere thanks to the Wood County Health Department, initially under the direction of Ben Beatty and now Ben Robeson, Health Commissioner. The pandemic has been particularly challenging for the Health Department staff and board as they work to navigate issues associated with personal protective equipment, vaccinations, testing, viral variants, and more. We have looked to the Health Commissioner for guidance throughout the pandemic and are pleased with their good communication and partnership. A mask facial covering mandate put in place for the county buildings in April 2020 was lifted in June 2021, only to be reinstated in August due to the rising rate of transmission of the COVID-19 Delta variant in the county. The mask mandate was then ended in February 2022. The Ohio legislature relaxed the in-person requirement for open meetings during the first half of 2021 to allow boards of commissioners and other local government boards to meet via teleconference or video conference. We utilized this option on a very limited basis, with the majority of public sessions held in person in compliance with the COVID-19 guidelines. Residents are welcome to attend the Commissioners' Session held every Tuesday and Thursday during the year, including the open forum portion. As a reminder, Commissioners' Session agendas and minutes are posted on the county website.
In the courthouse, we worked with Judge Matt Rieger to complete a much-needed renovation of Courtroom 1. This project included electrical work, complete painting, new carpet, renovation of restroom access, and kitchenette for the jury room. Due to the large dimensions of the courthouse, scaffolding was used to allow electrical and painting contractors to reach the ceiling. Judge Rieger is pleased to show the final product to visitors. In probate court, Judge Wessner and his staff worked to implement a new law addressing name change procedures and creating a new process for name formality. In late 2020, a federal court struck down Ohio's policy prohibiting gender marker changes on birth certificates. Consequently, new procedures and forms were developed in 2021 to address this ruling. In an effort to expedite commercial and residential plan review, the Building Inspection Department, under the leadership of Mike Rudy, implemented electronic plan submission, providing increased speed and ease of submission for residents, contractors, and designers. And the new system will reduce paper usage and the cost of archiving plans. We extend thanks to Jeff Klein, Aaron Konecki, and Suzette Hall at our Emergency Management Agency for their work throughout the pandemic. Their work included acquisition and dispersal of personal protective equipment, testing supplies, and ventilators, along with retrieving, storing, dispensing resources throughout Wood County. Through the Emergency Management Agency, we are able to offer the Code Red mass notification system. The system can be used to provide severe weather alerts and other emergency notifications, as well as notifications from municipalities. If you are not currently registered for Code Red, please contact your city or your village or Wood County Emergency Management. On September 29, 1896, the Wood County Courthouse opened to the public. Celebrating the 125th anniversary in 2021 was mildly troublesome as the pandemic continued. Courthouse tours held in April and October and guided by Common Pleas Court Judge Matt Rieger, Sheriff Mark Vasilician, and former auditor Mike Siberson were all well attended by residents of Wood County. To celebrate the holidays, Carols of the Courthouse, performed by Bowling Green High School Madrigal Choir, was held for the first time on the grand staircase. New holiday decorations for the courthouse were purchased by the Bicentennial Committee and will be used in the future years. The commissioners are very appreciative of the work of the Bicentennial Committee and all the people who participated in these annual events. We have much to be thankful for here in Wood County. Great people, prosperous agriculture, excellent educational opportunities, vibrant economy prospects, a terrific quality of life, and more. We thank you, the citizens of Wood County, for your support and patience and resilience throughout this past year. We are very optimistic about the future in Wood County and look forward to working with you in the year ahead.